Okay, good evening, everyone. This is Erik Malkavian, Courageous Sorcerer 42 on Ma- Tender Soulmate Algorithm. And once again, I'm here investigating the war that's going on within the world of darkness between Tender Soulmate Algorithm and Trust No More. We continue here on Trust No More with Tender, its spreading influence by, of course, Manchuria. Okay, he writes, Tender, its spreading influence. Tender has caught on like a wildfire. Press. Let's take a look at this press. Here on rockpapershotgun.com, they talk about Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines follow-up teased by Paradox. What the alternative reality game. It's not just a game. Okay. And they have a rather extensive article about that, which I've already explained in my previous video. See my videos on Tender Soulmate Algorithm. Okay, let's continue our investigation. He also notes two other websites. One on PC Gamer. Here on PC Gamer, Paradox may be teasing a new Vampire the Masquerade game with a dating app. ARG. Tender. Okay. Take the term quite literally. Similar information. And one more location. On DTF, which is a Russian gaming site. Okay. And basically they're explaining the same information. Also, it's noted by Manchuria that on Twitter it's being spread. And as I pointed out in my video, where I go into extensive detail about the Tender video, see it on my channel. That's Erik Malkavian. And I explain all the points of this video and the insidiousness of Tender. Basically, Tender is a marketplace for vampires. You heard it here first, people. Okay, let's go on. Hundreds of thousands of people are drinking the Kool-Aid, yours included. Okay, let's take a look at that. Drinking the Kool-Aid. Someone by the name of Carissa. My generated Tinder beta profile is so accurate. You can sign up here, by the way. Show me your profiles. Last weekend, I stole a cat. I assume that's her. Okay. So it certainly is gaining traction. We'll have to check with Carissa later. More than 100 people have answered Manchuria's call for help. Interesting. Trust No More, New York. Can you be in Manhattan, New York on February 23rd? Ooh, 26 responses. You have the ability to stream. I do. So I'm going to sign this up. Are you fluent in American Sign Language? No. Do you have lock-picking equipment and skills? It's kind of strange. No. Do you own night vision equipment? No. That's kind of weird. Okay. He goes on to say, I am simultaneously excited and troubled that 20% of you have night vision equipment. You're much more prepared than me. I've gathered more information about the exact details of this meeting, he says. Okay. Tender plans to organize a controlled test group on the 23rd. That's a link to the website for Tender. There are 4-hour sessions. They will monitor your biometric data while using Tender. And based on the results, your algorithm will assemble you into 2 groups that have to tackle and escape the room. That's interesting. These locations have acclimated hundreds and thousands of group escapes. So I assume they plan to see how the Tender algorithm can match people into perfect groups. Imagine good this tech could do for the world. I guarantee you Tender has no such benevolent goals. One of my insiders at Tender, he says, will be at this next event. He has critical intel that he wants to give, and this will be the chance to make the exchange. Okay, that's interesting. That must be what is going on in New York. Next week, they will start the invitations, referring to Tender. Invitations that I plan to intercept. So he plans on intercepting those details. I need to cut it down to 10 trusted volunteers who will not fail at this task. As soon as I have intercepted invitations, I will add you to the guest list. Okay. So basically, he's going to narrow it down to 10 trusted volunteers, substitute their names for the ones that got invitations, and slip them on the guest list. I've added new questions to the survey to help with this process. If you're able to help and want to join the event, online or on site in New York, please fill out this form. All right, let's check out this form. How do you want to participate during the New York Live event on February 23rd? Online. Okay. Do I believe in these things? I believe in UFOs. I believe in ESP. I believe it's God-given. God-given wisdom into the future. Telekinetic movement, definitely. Loch Ness Monster, dragon. Dinosaur. Theory of Atlantis certainly is a place. Janine. We'll have to look at who is Janine. Okay, let's continue. Enter. What level did you reach in Tender? Level 3. Did you enjoy your time on Tender? Yes. Uh-oh. What emotion did you feel while being on Tender? Curious. How much time did you spend on the platform? 1 to 5 hours. How would you describe Tender? A marketplace for vampires to seduce their prey. How long can you hold your breath underwater? That's a trick question. I'm from Innsmouth. What is your Tender? Courageous. Sorcerer. 42. Okay, that's me. Press enter. Why do you think you're the best candidate for this live operation? Because I have thoroughly explored, investigated, and understand tender and all its nuances as Erik Malkavian. Which email should we use to reach you? The following. Oops. The following. And submit. Thank you. You're welcome. So voila. Let's continue the article. Okay. Fill out this form. Did so. Now, my decryption of Project Chimera is slowing down. Okay, that's what it says. I may skip to one of the video files. Ooh, nice. See if we can get a couple frames of this file. Okay. Which is now fully decrypted. As always, I will keep you apprised of my progress. Now, let's save this and take a closer look at this image. Okay, let's take a closer look at this. Obviously, this is a reflection. A bike. Stone monuments. Can't read what they say. There's a fountain. There's a wreath on this door. And these blocks remind me of a church. Can't make out a whole lot more. I'm going to look up these light patterns and see if I've seen them anywhere else in any other major city. That's a plaque. That reminds me of like a church sign right here. Nothing I can really make out here in the reflection. Yeah, this is like one of those historical buildings. Because those are one of those plaques that they put on the front of it. That's all I seem to be able to gather from it. Well, looky here. He has fully decrypted this photo. Let me download this and let's take a closer look. Wow. Okay, let's take a look at where we are looking at. Wow, what a mess. Okay. So, what? Wow. What does that say? OG. Be nice to be able to see all that. Okay. Zoom back. Let's take a little closer look. Let's get a water bottle. Jeepers. It's kind of hideous. Okay, it looks like some sort of lunch counter or one of those counters. Tops where you get your condiments. Yikes. What in the world? That looks like another person. What in the world? Looks like their chest got. Is that an explosion? What is this? What? What the? Is that someone hanging up there? I'm not sure that's. I'm gonna have to take a look at some other pictures. Yeah, it definitely looks like one of those, those condiment counters. Not sure what. I guess it's just wall pictures and so forth. Trying to see what the heck's in here. That looks like a milk carton or something. Oh, these guys look like they've been there a while, though. Eek. That's a lot of blood. Well, I'm not sure what to make of this. There's some sort of real massacre. People have just left things lying around. I mean, look, this poor lady. I mean, yeah, I don't get that. This just. If it was an explosion, this glass would have broken. It seems like would have shattered. Plus, these windows would have shattered. So, perhaps they were shot. I'm not sure. Okay, sorry about the gruesome details there. We'll try to find out more about this, what's going on here. It's pretty dark stuff. All right, well, I want to thank you for watching. Let's go back to the web page. Okay. Okay, as Manchuria was saying, he's going to be processing some video next. And that will be certainly interesting. We've seen these 3 photos, which includes the last one. Let's see. 3FD. 3FD. What's one of these photos? Yeah, as he says, he's going to decrypt a video, so that will be interesting to watch. That will give us a lot more information. Okay, I want to thank you for watching. It's been Erik Malkavian as the courageous sorcerer, investigating further into this vampire Masquerade Bloodlines war that's occurring between Soulmate Algorithm and Trust the More. I'll have more for you tomorrow, hopefully. Thank you for watching and have a good evening. Goodbye.